Good day, everyone. Ali Safi here from Safi Financial Network. Today is July 10, 2024. Here is another daily analysis. All right, market just carved up with optimism about the CPI number. Seems like CPI number expectations are coming down, and some I saw like Goldman just brought up that there is going to be 35% chance that CPI can get below 3%, which is going to be a huge achievement because we are getting to 2% channel. It's going to be a huge achievement for Federal Reserve, and it's going to kind of like give a green light for potential September rate cut, even not sooner. So that's going to be kind of like interesting to see how market is reacting, kind of like a poising up for the last phase of rally. As I said, this is going to be kind of like the scenario. I'm kind of like updating my target for the upside target. So we will see, but it's going to be kind of like a last phase. As I said, this is going to be a parabolic move to the upside, and we can just spiking up nicely for the next 2 days, Thursday and Friday. We can get into this area. And after that, we should see some kind of like a consolidation next week. And between now until July 21st, 23rd, we can see the top information, and market is just getting down, which is gonna be a July top. So that's what I'm seeing right now. I should say we are kind of like at the last phase of rally before a sharp correction coming down. So we should expect some kind of like a correction, not tomorrow. If it happens tomorrow, that's going to be surprising to me. But I believe that, as I said at the beginning of this week, and also last week on Friday's session, weekly analysis just mentioned that these 2 weeks are going to be kind of like a market top, and we should just expect exponential rally, epic, kind of like a parabolic move to the upside, then followed by a sharp sell-off after that. So we will see how it goes. Moving on to Nasdaq, which is kind of like the same scenario here. Nasdaq just getting into this second box today. So pretty nice candle here. It's kind of like an exhausted candle. We can see some kind of like a major pullback. Minor pullback, but I should say Nasdaq still can run until 2,964 or 84. So that's the area that I'm just looking at, kind of like the scenario coming along with S&P 500. So we can see still this is going to be July 8th to July 21st. These 2 weeks are going to be kind of like a market top, and we can get to these ones. And after that, if we see a reversal, sign of reversal, I should say Nasdaq can go all the way down here, even to 18,000 area. So which is going to be kind of like a 2,000 level down. So we will see how it goes. Moving on to US 30, which is Dow, just spiking higher nicely after this consolidation breakout to the upside. This is a very, very good scenario that we were waiting for. I should say the Dow can hit the all-time high about 40,000. So some kind of like a 40,500. So this is kind of like the scenario that I see for Dow. And I believe that, yeah, so basically Dow can go higher. And this is a nice consolidation with breakout, healthcare, and banks. They did very, very well. So moving on to gold, which is kind of like the scenario that I see. Gold is about to break out to the upside. Today, we just got a higher shadow here. But I believe that gold miners are doing very well. So this means gold can have new all-time high potentially by July 21st. And after that, we can see kind of like a sell-off to this area. So this is kind of like the expectation that they have right now. Gold miners are doing very well. I believe that gold miners are going to outperform the gold price as well. Moving on to silver, which is kind of like in this consolidation phase, silver is doing nicely. So this is going up and consolidating here, which is going to be poised for another upside rally. So 32.50 and 34 is coming down the road. So we'll see how it goes. Moving on to crude, which had a positive day today. So as I said yesterday, crude just got into oversold condition and getting into this demand area. SMA 20 comes to the play. So we'll see some kind of like a crude is getting back to the upside. We can see some kind of like a dead cat bounce or even like a higher high. I don't rule that out if that happens, but still we are within this pivot, and we can see some kind of like a reversal to the downside. I believe that crude is not in a good shape for a decent rally. So the most part of the rally has been done. So this is kind of like probably the phase of the correction. We can get to 84 again, but after 82 to 84, when it's established there, it can just roll over to the downside. Moving on to individual names. So I want to start with RSP, which is Invesco S&P 500 equal weight ETF. As you see here, market S&P 500. Let me just add S&P 500 chart here. So here's, no, not this one, sorry. This is a Fed fund rate. So S&P 500 daily chart. Here's the S&P 500 daily chart. And as you see here, market is at new all-time high, while this one, RSP, is not going to new all-time high. Actually, it's just consolidating. Pattern-wise, this is bullish. So the pattern for this chart, let me just show you here. This is bullish. As long as we are consolidating here, this is bullish, which means the other stocks are going to participate in this rally, potentially last phase. But as long as we are below these two pivots, there is no confirmation for the bullish pattern. So we can get here and then getting back down. So that's going to be a failure. Otherwise, if it goes above this pivotal point, which is 166 or even 167, that's going to be bullish. But I want to show you something else pretty interesting. So whenever we have a good, healthy rally, these two charts are coming together at the same time. So S&P 500 goes higher, goes down, and here is RSP goes down as well. So S&P goes to consolidation or correction. This is kind of like RSP goes down as well. As you see here, this is one of the scenario that I was looking for, kind of like a bottom. Then we have this W pattern in both charts. As you see here, there is a very, very good symmetry within these two charts. But right now, we are seeing a very, very nice scenario that you can see. Divergence is happening from here. So Nasdaq and S&P goes to new all-time high, while RSV, it doesn't go to new all-time high. Actually, this correction goes very long time. So this means the big techies, Apple, Nvidia, or Max 7, they're just going higher and higher. If you took those ones out of this chart, so this is kind of like the real scenario within the market. So RSP goes down and it doesn't follow S&P 500 at all, which is not a good news at all. Another chart is junk bond. So this is HYG, which is a junk bond, corporate bond. So whenever this one is bullish, market is bullish as well. So whenever this one is bearish, market is bearish. This chart is showing that we are kind of like at the beginning of the breakout. So this means that we are kind of like at the last stage of the rally before, I'm saying before the final sell-off, because this corporate junk bond is gonna be very, very low quality bonds. So when market just put lots of risk into these bonds, this means that they're gonna just go with a higher risk. And the higher risk means we are at the end of the rally. Moving on to Bitcoin. Bitcoin just rejecting this area. It doesn't go all the way up to the upside. We just got kind of like a rejection from this supply area. So this is kind of like a flag limit here from 60,000. So Bitcoin got it here and then coming back down. So we are expecting Bitcoin continues downside to 48 to 52 down the road. Moving on to Ethereum. Ethereum just got better. However, this is not a strong confirmation at all. A US bond yield, just a doji bar, nothing. Treasuries 29 cents up, and not a bad session. TLT just going higher. I believe this is kind of like a bull flag. Tomorrow CPI goes down, we can see some kind of like a moving up to the upside. Gold and silver and precious metals, they're going to just be beneficiary out of that lower CPI. So we will see how it goes. Moving on to VIX, which is the 34 cents up today. Market was up, VIX was up as well. So this is kind of like interesting to see when VIX is up while market is up. When VIX is at very extreme low, this means means we are at the beginning of the sell-off. But right now, we don't see any confirmation yet. Dixie is down today as well. So this is kind of like a bearish consolidation. And everything is coming along with lower CPI tomorrow. So potentially bond yield, dollar is going to go down. They're going to go down tomorrow. Treasury, precious metals, and gold miners, they're going to just spiking higher as well. So macro magma indicator, bullish consolidation, going higher potentially tomorrow. Apple, new all-time high. Apple is very, very interesting. So this is a multi-month consolidation since last May and until like last week, I should say, 2 weeks ago. So when we had a breakout with Apple and going higher, this means we are kind of like meeting this maximum stretch of this consolidation. Usually we will see a pullback, right? It is not guaranteed. So this is kind of like a pretty neat that today we just got new all-time high and maximum stretch for Apple. So if you see pullback, you shouldn't be surprised at all. Amazon lagging. So Amazon bullish consolidation. I know 45 cents up, but lagging compared to the other one. Meta lagged as well. So this is kind of like a bullish consolidation for 0.69 up. Microsoft $6.71 up. So Microsoft dollar $6. This is not a bad price action. This is kind of like a bullish consolidation. We can see another higher high with Microsoft 480 potentially can go. Google bullish consolidation is about to trigger. As I said, lots of charts are forming bullish prior CPI announcement tomorrow. So we will see how it goes. Potentially CPI is going to go down and it's going to give Federal Reserve green light for a lower rate is coming down the road. Netflix, $8.09 down today. Tesla, 93 cents up. A doji bar here at the top. After hours, Tesla took a hit, goes down as well. Moving on to SMH, which is semiconductor index. They went all the way up to new all-time high to 81. So after hours just took a hit for a couple of cents. But I should say this is a very, very huge divergence here. And we can see some kind of like a continuation for M pattern to the downside. Still, semis are strong. There's nothing wrong with their chart. And stocks, the same pattern here as well. Taiwan Semiconductor, 3% to the upside, $6.53. Not new all-time high, but pretty close. AMD, a nice ripping up to the upside, 3.87% to the upside. I should say AMD is getting to important level. As I said, 183, 194 is kind of like the scenario that I'm just looking for AMD to top here. NVIDIA, to $3.53 up. Even after hours, it goes higher. NVIDIA just getting into this wide range bar, middle. So we'll see how it goes. Still, there is going to be a boost with NVIDIA, potentially the last final surge. Texas Instrument, $3.46 up. Not a bad price action at all. Lam Research, new all-time high, $14.71 up. That's fantastic for Lam Research. Moving on to banking sector, XLF 16 cents up, a good price action here. KBE 93 cents up, a great price action for KBE. It's kind of like a similar pattern with Apple, multi-weeks or months consolidation. If it breaks out, I should say it's going to be a good potential scenario. KRE, great, kind of like a move today. KRE regional banks, they're just getting ripping all the trend lines here. So these ones can go higher. JP Morgan, 17 cents up. Goldman Sachs, $6.06 up. And Bank of America, 32 cents up. Great price action for all banks. I believe that they're just going all the way up. Wells Fargo, 16 cents down. So Wells Fargo is lagging today. Moving on to the gold miners, GDX, a pretty nice move to the upside, shooting to the top. So $37 right now. I believe that the next phase is coming, going to 39 to 40. GDXJ, a $46 at 42 cents up. Great pattern here, 2.80% to the upside. So GDXJ can go higher as well. AEM, a 4% to the upside. Great move for Agnico Eagle, going higher, higher high. This is great. Newmont, the same pattern here, goes higher as well. So Newmont can go to 46. Then 51, I should say. This is very, very important. Newmont is getting back to the bullish momentum nicely. Franco-Nevada all the way up to 125.70 cents. Great move for Franco-Nevada. 134, 136 is coming down the road. And gold barrick going higher as well, 34 cents up. Moving on to the last sector for today, XLE. As I said yesterday, we gotta see like a reaction to this level. Sure enough, we just got a reaction. XLE, 60 cents up. XOP, oil and gas exploration ETF, 65 cents up as well. OIH, $2.64 up. Great pattern here. This one can go higher. I believe they can go higher. Even they can rip up this. That's gonna be the maximum stretch. But I don't know if it's gonna continue like the other breakout. Potentially they're gonna go stop here and then getting back to the downside. So which right now we will give benefit of doubt. Exxon 98 cents up, Chevron $2.15 up. Great pattern for Chevron, great candle today. Doji and then confirmation. So we can see 157, 156 is coming down the road for Chevron as well. All right, I believe I covered everything. Tomorrow we will have CPI. Everyone just keeps an eye on CPI number tomorrow, and we will see how it goes. Have a fantastic evening. See you on the truck. Bye-bye.